Hello and welcome to the ThinkTree interviews. My name's Kush Kumar and today I'm talking to Bryan. Hi Patrick.
Hi, Kush.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Good, I'm very well, thank you. So Patrick, tell me, what got you into shaving?
Really a love of having shaves, going back to when I was a very young man. I moved up to London to drive buses, and I could tell you a long story about that. But my dad was in the Merchant Navy, and he used to tell me that about this barber shop that was down through the gents' toilets at Paddington Station in London.
Okay.
And every time he came back into the port of London, he would go there for a shave before he went home.
Well,
And I was driving buses up in London and was on Paddington Station one day and decided to see if it was still there.
Right.
And went down, and it was. And just sitting in that chair and having a shave. God, I'm sure it wasn't the same guy who used to shave me dad, but I don't know. It was just such a timeless classic.
nostalgic.
Yeah, but just such a wonderful pampering thing as well.
So do you think it's, I mean obviously I know up and down the country, especially around the world, it's quite a common thing to do.
Yeah.
I know in India it's just one of those things. So do you think it's caught on quite a bit here?
Yes, it has. It really sort of reinvented itself, I think. You go back to, I suppose, the 70s and 80s. It had died a death, really.
Mm-hmm.
That was the problem I had when I wanted to learn how to do it. It was actually finding someone to teach me. I mean, I'd already left driving buses and was a masseur then. But I think it was a holiday in Turkey that really convinced me that actually a lot of barbers don't know what a wonderful treatment they've got in a shave. They just want to do a quick functional shave, whereas Turkish barbers, Indian barbers in particular, God, I've had some great shaves in India. It's the extra bits they add in, to make it a treatment, the massage, the waxing, the threading, the singeing, just the things that make it a proper pampering treat for men. Oh, I shouldn't use the pampering word. A proper grooming treat for men. Yeah.
So, and that's quite interesting because the male grooming has picked up in a big way. And why shouldn't it? Why shouldn't men also look after themselves?
Yeah.
But you offer these courses and you offer all sorts of other bits that can be added to them as well.
Yeah.
Don't you?
So we offer a whole male grooming package, basically, not only for barbers but also for beauty therapists as well. As you quite rightly said, male grooming is a booming industry at the moment, and it is the big growth side of the beauty industry, if you want. And the perfect way to get men in through the door is to offer them something very manly, I suppose. You don't get much more macho than a cutthroat razor shave.
No.
But also it's the elements you could add into it. So we do facial waxing, very, very popular, particularly with men's wives and better halves, actually.
Okay.
So waxing for ears, nostrils, eyebrows. We do a barbershop massage course, which is loosely based on an Indian head massage, but is more specifically, I suppose, targeted at the bits and pieces that we do in the barber's chair. And alongside that, we do a male facial course as well. We're developing now a beard facial as well, which is going to be, I think, a really big seller. But from a beauty therapist point of view, I mean, they have a whole load of pre-existing skills that they can bring into this. But we've got the skills there so that you can develop your own, I suppose, signature shave treatment. So you've got the half-hour core of the shave itself, and with the other additional courses that we add, you can make that through to a full hour or even 90-minute full-on pampering treatment.
So it's quite bespoke then to an individual male with what they'd like,
Yes, yeah. I mean, I speak to guys all the time doing what I do, and I always ask them about memorable shaves they've had. And I think as long as the core shave is good, the bits they remember are the bits you add onto it.
Right.
Whether it's anything from a quick little scalp and forehead massage through to a big splash of cologne at the end, which they always say, oh, it really hurt, but then they want it at the end of their show. So it can't have been that terrible.
It's a bit terrible.
Yeah.
So, and you offer these courses up and down the country?
Yes, yeah. One of our one of the unique ways we work is actually doing in-house training. So we will come to you, we will work with you as an individual barber or beauty therapist, or with your team of employees to give you the skills you need to really start to develop this package that you can offer.
Excellent, excellent. And again, what's the benefits to ThinkTree members?
Well, I think the benefits of ThinkTree are huge, actually. I mean, we've been looking for a long time for a company that we feel comfortable working with. And I think ThinkTree ticks so many boxes in that. One, it's a very vigorous accreditation process, which to us is great because, we write good courses and we want them to be appreciated for that. But also, once you become a ThinkTree member, even as a therapist or a student, the benefits that you can get from ThinkTree are huge. Not only on money offers on a whole raft of things, but on free training, little online courses, things like that, plus the assurance that any courses you do that are accredited by ThinkTree are going to be worthwhile doing. You've got a quality assurance there from day one, really.
Fantastic. Thank you ever so much. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, Patrick.
I know, it's been wonderful talking to you.
And if you'd like to see any of Patrick's courses, including the male grooming, then please look at the website www.thinktreehub.com, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.